When I was in my early 20s, there was this one time when if I missed this bus, I would make my then girlfriend wait another 20 minutes. So at that point of time, I took my folded kick scooter and I not jaywalked, I ran across the road. Little to know that from the left side, there was this car that also ran the red light. God knows, maybe he wanted to catch the 7 p.m. TV series or something. So he came right from the left, sent me flying. The direct impact was on my left knee. I flew in the air, flipping, for about 10 meters ahead, and I landed. First and foremost, I'm still alive. And I've long since healed from the injury that fractured my left kneecap. At that point of time, while it was like a near-death experience, I also did feel as though some massive hands was carrying my entire body and dropping it nicely on the ground. 2 years ago, a good buddy of mine and myself, we were in the RCA. It was this time of the year during Thailand's Songkran. He wanted to go to this popular club called Onyx. I said, let's not go there. It's way too crowded. Let's go to this other place instead. A few hours later, we got to know that there was actually a gunfight and we were safe from that. This same buddy of mine, while he was just chilling in his bedroom, for some reason, his electric fan malfunctioned in epic fashion. It just busted and shards for the fan blades just scattered everywhere. But of course, they were caught by the protective covering of the electric fan. This friend was a little bit dramatic. He was like, I nearly lost my eyesight. God saved me. But as a matter of fact, God really saved us on these incidences. Every day on social media, we see ridiculous accidents where people barely made it out. And the message behind all this, if you chose to see it in a certain way, it's God trying to tell you it's not yet your time to die. And if you were to die, it's not in a situation just like that. So we should not be getting amazed in the ways that God saves us or saves random people that we see on social media. Instead, we should be contemplating more about, wow, are we just about to throw our life away for something as trivial as this? If in that moment we lost our life, imagine ourselves making it to the next place, heaven, hell, purgatory, and doing a post-mortem of the last moments of our life. And how would we feel about that? How much pride or how little pride will we have for those last moments? If any of you watching this video have encountered a near-death experience, either to you or to someone very close to you, and live to tell the tale, in this perspective that I've just given to you, what has God really saved you from? Jaywalking or jayrunning because I wouldn't take the overhead bridge or to wait another 20 minutes for the next bus. Way too stupid a reason to die. Not justifiable. Wanting to join a mosh pit in a place that's already overpacked. Way too stupid a reason to get locked up in a gunfight. Not throwing out a table fan that's been around for way too many years. Too stupid a reason to lose your eyesight. I would like you to spend some time to think from that moment that God saved you from a near-death experience or a very critical experience. What are some of the highlights that you've since been able to achieve? It could be achievements, it could be some moments, it could be some people that you've met, or some key decisions in your life since then. Could be a different career, could be a different life partner, could be a different hobby. And what would it have been like if you didn't get to experience all of these things? That's what God had meant for us. We hadn't even gone our life path. There was so much more in store, and God wanted to see that we got to experience all these things and much more. Even if any of you are caught up in some massive life challenges at this point, even if any of you are caught up in some kind of vice, even if any of you are just trying to live from month to month or day to day, the reason why you're still here is because there is so much more that's meant for you, and it's not your time yet. There is a much bigger reason that maybe you do not already yet see. But a year from now, 5 years from now, a decade from now, you'll be looking back that, wow, that was so small and insignificant. Never would I have known that all it took was for me to live past that moment, and I'll be on to this, I'll be on to this, I'll be on to this, I'll be on to this. All these miracle savings, all these miracle escapes is God's way of letting you know that, yeah, God is around, God is watching you. But at the same time, if you're going through a certain challenge right now and you're just wondering why didn't God show up for you like he did back then, it's basically because God wants you to go through this experience to learn something, to find something out, there's always a deeper reason. And when you appreciate that this is for my good, this is for the much greater things to come, how would that change your perspective? You know what? My channel, Inspire at Random, is about manifestation and achieving your highest potential possible. And maybe now you could be going through a difficult time, or a friend of yours, family member, could be going through a difficult time at this point. But let's try to see past this difficulty. It could be another 5 years out, another 10 years out. See that moment in comfort. You're in success. You're in a situation where you are feeling achieved and satisfied. What are the things that you now see in this moment of your life? It could be a better situation that you're in, being in a better neighborhood, being in a better house, having a better vehicle, having a better career, having less things to worry about, having a more closely knit family where everyone loves and supports everyone else. What did it take for you to get here? What would it have looked like a year before this time? A year before that time? Take a moment to think. And in that way, a year before that, a year before that, a year before that, what are the key things it took to make this result happen? Take more time after this video to have a good think about that. You can also go through some of the relaxation music playlists that I have on my channel, where you can listen to this music and just visualize, what is this future that you really want? When we can see what's ahead of us, it gives us a lot more drive, persistence to overcome the challenges today. There's been a scientific study of 2 lab rats put in a container of water. The difference between this controlled experiment was that one rat was taken out, toweled dry, and then put back in the water, while the other one was just left to struggle to remain afloat. The result of this experiment was that the rat that was toweled off to dry, it went on for like 10 hours or something, while the other one, it barely made it for an hour or so and it just passed out and gave up. That's because this one that was toweled off to dry was like, I know in the soonest time, someone is going to take me out and towel me off to dry. That was its purpose for living. If God had saved you from the outcome of a reckless action in the most epic way, God is trying to send you a message that is so much more for you. So let's make the fullest of this life that's been given to us. Let's receive the breath that has been given to us to breathe. So many of us are often in such a hustle, constantly short of breath, panting. But if we just took the time to draw in a full breath, to be able to hold it there and appreciate this life force that's been given to us, what an amazing gift of life that we have to receive. For another great video, watch this one over here.